Jonah hated what he saw when he looked in the mirror.
Everyone has a snapshot of themselves from a time when they were young that they're ashamed of. For me, it's that 14-year-old overweight and unattractive kid who felt ugly to the world.
Jonah used humor to escape his bullies.
Yeah, I was this fat, funny comedian, and people could just trash me because I was funny.
But on the set of Superbad, one person saw him differently.
I just think Jonah's a genius, and I had been watching him in awe. But it was just so amazing to look across at a friend that you also respect and admire so much as an actor.
But as Emma's career grew, Jonah was left behind.
You see me in Superbad, they put me in this box. Listening to people say that I was fat and gross and unattractive. And I feel like I spent my whole 20s trying to be what people wanted me to be, and I didn't know who I was.
Jonah tried to prove himself as a dramatic actor, but even that couldn't change the way people saw him.
So did you feel like you were a joke in Hollywood?
If you could adopt a personality trait from one of your Moneyball co-stars, what would it be? And if they're sitting right here.
Yeah, no, I gotta go with a serious actor.
Okay.
He was desperate to become somebody new.
I was eager to shed my skin, whatever that meant. Get out of whatever box I was in.
And when he made an action movie with Channing Tatum, it seemed like his last chance.
We literally look and act like we're from different planets. He's from planet Hot.
Channing reminded Jonah of the people that bullied him for years.
He's way bigger and stronger than I am.
But Channing had his own insecurities, and it was what Jonah did best.
Making people consistently laugh is probably harder. There's a reason why there's about a dozen funny people in the industry and everybody else is still trying.
Seeing Channing's vulnerability, Jonah looked past the tough persona and encouraged him instead.
I think if you do this movie, everyone will be a fan of yours because he was so funny. And when I met him, I was like, whoa. And it ended up being this great partnership, friendship. He's someone who I really love and respect.
Bad Jonah, if I didn't understand my way into a joke, I would just ask him.
And in return, Channing tried to help Jonah with his own transformation.
I called Channing Tatum and I was like, hey, if I eat less and go to a trainer, will I get in good shape? And he's like, yeah, of course you will.
Jonah lost weight, but the bullying continued.
First of all, you smell good, which is surprising.
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. I just wouldn't think of a guy who would have a nice scent on.
But he slimmed down a lot last year. But what Jonah lost in weight, he gained in weight. Do you own a scale?
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
After years of trying to prove himself, Jonah was devastated.
I started to understand how much that hurt and got into my head. I'm a really sensitive person. Yeah, it's funny, okay, but you're hurting people.
Using his pain as inspiration, Jonah wrote a movie about his experience as a child.
Although it's not a biopic, it is a personal story about the feelings of growing up. I'm not what you think I am. No one is one thing, no life is one thing, and with all the joy of growing up, there's pain and anguish and fun and sadness and loneliness. This was just something I wrote in my room. When I was sad or angry or lonely, I would sit and I would work on this, and this is my heart. It took me a long time to grow up as a person, have the confidence as a person. This feels as me literally coming to the world as myself.
Jonah was ready to stop bullying himself and stand up for who he really was.
Therapy saved my life. Someone says something mean, it affects me really deeply. It freed me to go I don't like the way people are treating me. I'm gonna be myself.
And he now understood how Channing and Emma had always seen him.
I made this cardboard cutout of myself when I was 14.
What do you think of when you see this?
I love that guy.
Very few people know what you've gone through. She's been on a similar journey.
I just love her. I just would do anything for her.
Watching him do all the work that he's done over the past decade was just mind-blowing to see.
I kind of grew up, made myself love who I was as a person. Who I am is worthy.
Jonah's story shows that no one else gets to define you. You define you.
And I'm me. And I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm under construction like we all are.
And that we should listen to the people who want to help us grow, not those that want to tear us down.
I'll take a touch of his talent any day. I mean, he's one of the most talented people.
We maintained a really close friendship, and I think in our business there's lots of fake friendships, and I consider her a really great friend.
Jonah was always so sweet to me, and then we kept in touch all this time.
The journey is self-acceptance and self-love. I'm out here, and I'm myself, and I'm not going to be anybody else.
She called me on my She was like, you're hiding. And I was like, I am hiding. I'm totally hiding. And then this friendship blossomed.
Ariana pushed Gaga to confront the shame she'd bottled up for so many years.
And you know what else happened after that? Slowly, the pain dissipated.